Thank you so very much. May I start, sir?
Yes. All right. That is the top brass at the Reserve Bank of India set to address the media after announcing that outsized, surprising 50 basis point repo rate cut. Hear out what they have to say.
We have with us Governor Shri Sanjay Malhotra, Deputy Governors Shri M. Rajeshwar Rao, Shri T. Ravi Shankar, Shri Swaminathan J. and Dr. Poonam Gupta. I would take this opportunity to welcome Dr. Gupta to this press conference after taking charge as the Deputy Governor. We also have with us Executive Directors, Dr. Rajiv Ranjan and Dr. Ajit Joshi, and other friends from Reserve Bank. Before we begin, I'll request all of you to please either switch off your mobile phones or keep it on silent. Please restrict to one question per person so that everybody gets a chance. And then maybe going forward, we can take another question if time permits. And when you are asking question, please see that you switch on the mic which is in front of you. Because that's how, the people listening to this transmission would be able to hear whatever is transpiring here. And once you are done, please switch it off to avoid the interference. Sir, there are 23 participants from media today. And with your permission, I'll call out the names. I'll ask Latha to ask her question.
Thank you, sir. Latha from CNBC-TV18. Governor, thank you very much for the opportunity and for a policy that is giving us a lot of headlines. Okay, I wanted you to clarify things on the liquidity front. In the last few weeks, the repo rate, the call rate was not at the repo rate. You gave enough liquidity and the call rate was 25 basis points below the repo rate. Now that you have given a 50 basis cut, will you use liquidity in such a way to align the call rate more to the repo rate, which means you will do more VRRs, reverse repos, or will the reverse repo have to be suspended because your 40 billion short positions have to be, will mature? So if you can give us a little more color on liquidity, and on the stands itself, is it fair on the part of the market to assume an extended pause? Or, because the positive real rate, I mean, if you assume that that 1.4 to 1.9 positive real rate is what you are also going by, then with inflation at 3.7, you still have space to cut. So should the market assume that the terminal rate can still go down after the pause?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you, all of you, for coming here as usual and taking our message to everyone across the country. So thank you very much. You have asked 3 questions in 1 question. But we'll try to attempt to answer all of them. So first question is a very good question. In fact, what do we do with liquidity? Where do we actually maintain now the call rate? The call rate today is hovering at the lower end of the LAF as it was till yesterday. So it was at about 5.75%. Whether we now maintain it at 5.25 or at the policy rate, which is at 5.5. That's, as I said, we'll see how the situation goes. Of course, liquidity is abundant, and if we do not do any VRRs, then it's going to stay at 5.25. If we do VRRs, then, we can bring it anywhere between, depending on the amount. So we'll see, how the situation evolves, and we'll take a call. We have not really given it a thought on that, so we will decide, and you will come to know, in the coming few days. I'll not be able to give you a very precise answer, but having the policy at 5.5, and the stance, now going to neutral, so all that will, certainly come in the picture. We will take a call as to where, we will try to have the call rate. The second question is on where do we see the terminal rate. The MPC, I think, has very clearly, articulated that in the statement, in the resolution that has come in. We have changed the stance from accommodative to neutral. And it has mentioned that there is now very limited space for the monetary policy, actually, given the current circumstances. And you are aware of the current circumstances, which is that growth is at about 6.5%. Inflation, we are projecting at 3.7% for this year. And next year, it's above 4, it's 4.5%, or roundabout. So given these current, if these were to play out, there is very limited space, is what MPC says, and that's why it has been reduced now. We have changed now to neutral. MPC also states that we will continue to monitor the incoming data, and basis that, given especially the uncertainties, what way now we will move will depend primarily on what the data suggests to us. There was a third question, which what was your? That's it. Thank you. So I've
That's
answered.
what I wanted.
Yeah, thanks.
If you can allow me another question, I will.
Yeah, we'll come back later. Come back and see if there is time.
Thank you, sir.